AFTV, Leno. Had to get that in. I see you've been arguing for the past couple of weeks with fans, other Arsenal fans who've been moaning a lot about Leno. I don't know why, because he's played well even since he's come back. But obviously because he was under a lot of pressure because of Martinez had done so brilliantly in that last spell before he left. But we got to say that win tonight over Liverpool, a lot of that was down to him. During the game, he made some brilliant saves. And in the penalty shootout, he does the business. And that's a great morale-boosting win to go to Anfield after losing there on Monday and to get a win.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, we've had two really difficult away ties, Leicester and Liverpool. We haven't played our first, 11 and stuff, and we've gave some players some minutes and whatnot. And to navigate past the both of them is really good. And like you were saying, it's morale boosting, and you could see the players and the way they were. At the end, they would have felt a little down after the performance on Monday. But then this can lift the spirit again for what is another big game on Sunday against Sheffield United at home. And that's the most important one. So
it's a big performance, just going back to that Leno thing, right? Because, as I said, he's been, not sure why, but he's been under a lot of pressure because, as I said, because Emi Martinez did so good. And then even after Monday's game, there was a lot of people saying, oh, his distribution, blah, blah, blah. But today, he was the man.
I've had no doubts in any way, shape or form about Bernd Leno. Even if Emi Martinez was here, he would still be our number one. And I've said that to you from the very beginning. Before we even sold Martinez at the start of the season, I said to you, Leno's the number one. And he has to start. And it's as though he was poor before he got injured. And that's why everyone's got this opinion.
He was brilliant before he got injured, but I think people kind of forgot.
We all made it very clear that there were two players of the season last year. Leno, Aubameyang. If it wasn't for those two, we'd have been fighting relegation. It was that dire at real bad times last season. And he gets injured. Martinez comes in for 10 games, has a brilliant run of games and everything else. But I just don't get this whole mindset of how people have just forgotten him. And it's a VAR decision as to why nobody's talking about the mistake that Martinez made for Aston Villa on Monday as well. Everyone forgets that. Very, very big error. But because VAR intervened, goal wasn't given. Oh, he kept clean sheets. He's got clean sheets. Yeah. I just don't get it, Robbie. And it really, really winds me up, this one. And we've got one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League, and people are treating him like Almunia. Come on, man. No, exactly. It's like, come on, man. We've waited so long to have a proper goalkeeper. Back the man. Seriously. And I've got no problem with people having an opinion, yeah? If you think that Martinez should have stayed, whatever it is, that's cool. But some people are holding it as a grudge now. Like, they want Leno to fail. If that makes sense. And I'm seeing that, and I'm like, really? Come on, man. Just
another player in the game today who was exceptional, and you got to ask the question, why didn't he play on Monday, was Gabriel.
Yeah.
He's brilliant at the back. His distribution and passing was fantastic. He had a presence in there, in some of those sticky moments when Liverpool had us on the ropes a bit. He was a guy who he was solid.
Yeah.
Looks like a mistake not to have played him on Monday now, don't it? In hindsight.
Yeah, but, Mikel's going to learn as he goes along as well. He's still a new coach at the end of the day. But I would say in terms of the outfield, he was our standout player. Yeah. Because he was just so commanding. He looked, really imposing, and distribution was good. The way that he held the line together was good. He looked like the real experienced head in there. Not somebody that's
20.
Yeah, and he's been here for 4 games. So, that's a really good positive, shall we say, that we can look forward to, moving forward. And I don't want to see him out the side now. He should be, one of the first names on the team sheet. So, but yeah, it's just nice to, get a bit of a smile back on all our faces again. And look, whatever way you want to look at it, Mikel Arteta has won 3 out of his last 4 games against Jurgen Klopp. Say whatever you want about it. Say it was penalties, we won them. Because I'll tell you something, if we'd have lost the Community Shield and we would have lost tonight, everyone would be turning around and saying, oh, but Mikel's lost 3 games against Jurgen. He's not a good manager, is he? Swings and roundabouts. So,
and it's a great victory for him personally as well, on Mikel Arteta, and again in him moving forward his team. Few days to go now until the transfer window closes. If they can just back this guy, give him a couple of players, top 4 is definitely on, isn't it?
it is. You know, our biggest chance of top 4 this season is if Chelsea and Manchester United don't sack their managers. I'm not even joking. Keep Lampard, keep Solskjaer, and we will finish above them. Because I don't rate either of them.
We still got to get some players in. They've got very, listen, it's early in the season. They've got very good squads, right? And they're going to improve, right? I mean, you saw United last night. They are going to improve. We could actually get them in the next round. Who knows? So, yeah, it probably will now. But, you know, it's down. I really do feel they need to back him.
We all know that. I've said to you, I'm not going to say too much until the window's shut. Because you only make yourself look like an idiot if you start shouting and hollering about, buy this player, do this.
What are you talking about?
No one. But if you start, like, you know what I mean? Shouting and hollering and everything else. And then, you know, come Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whenever it may be, we pull out one of the big names and we do what we need to do. Then you'll be sitting there like, yeah, let me just crawl back under that rock for a bit and not say a word. But the other thing I think a lot of people forget as well is that it's the European window that's shut on Monday. It's not the British window. So
but you'd only be able to buy players from a championship. I think it's
is it not the
teams,
Premier League as well? It's this country.
No. It's teams from the championship would still be able to buy a player from or get a loan from a Premier League team. But for a Premier League team, that's it. So they could still loan players out, but not get them in.
Well, we might be able to get that lad from Brentford.
No, but we can't get him in. You can't bring him in. He's shut for us. We could loan a player out to Brentford.
I heard it's the 16th.
Yeah, but we could loan a player out to Brentford, not the other.
Monday then, that's it. We got till Monday. They got till Monday to sort it all out. But look, the window's just confusing, man. Why don't you just everyone have one window? It shuts at the same time for everybody because it's just kind of like, you know, we need to get players out of the door. You know my thoughts on Kolasinac. Again, it just reiterates my point, and he was dreadful tonight. There was a moment in the first half where he's literally facing a Liverpool attacker in the box, and he's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to head the ball to you. Go on, have a go. Like, that is the stupidity that we're trying to wipe out of this team. You know, we look at the mistakes that were made against Spurs when we lost that game last season. That's what we need to wipe out of this team. The stupid errors, you know, because individually we've got a talented squad, but we just need to add to it now, Robbie. What we got now, what day is it?
Thursday.
I should be used to playing on Thursdays now, shouldn't we? But yeah, you've kind of got to say Sunday, there's not going to be real much happening because we're playing. So you're talking tomorrow, Saturday, and then maybe we might end up with a Monday like Ozil. Do you remember that when that all happened? I think if I remember rightly, we played Spurs the day before the window shut on that, and we won 1-0. I think Giroud scored, and then on the Monday, out of nowhere, we're signing Mesut Ozil, and we was all laying in the streets and stuff like that. Now we're laying in the streets to get rid of him. But I'm joking. I just need him off the wage bill now. It's time to move on. But if we can get rid of some of the players, add to this, then we've got something building. You know, and don't think it's going to happen overnight. We've already said, Mikel summed it up perfectly the other day. Liverpool are 5 years into what they're building. We're 10, 11 months. So it's going to take time. These are the first steps. And so far, so good. And I'm happy. I know I don't look it, but I am.
Cool. It's Robbie here from AFTV. Don't forget to check out AFTV on Flick for all the latest transfer rumours, for all the information on Arsenal, for all the information on AFTV. You can check me there for Q&As on a regular basis. The link is in the description. It is free to download. Download it right now.